Morning, y'all. How you doing? Good seeing ya. I got some new cards. So, new cards, new energy. And I am excited. I have a thing for birds. I love birds. Always have. I think they're cool. So, the first one is Raven and Roses. I'm excited to see what these are all about. I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm going to ask the Lord and to guide my reading. May I give the reading that y'all need to hear. Bless me. Bless everybody listening. And I thank you for this beautiful day in sunny Florida. It is gorgeous outside. I thank you for waking me up and put my feet on the ground. And I thank you for waking all my friends up this morning. Thank you. I am forever grateful for everything that you've done for me. And let's bless this reading. Amen. All right, here we go, y'all. All right, here's the first one. Bottled up. Trying to keep your feelings under control. So someone's trying to keep things all bottled up inside. You gotta let go and let God. You gotta release. You know, there's power in releasing negative energies. Let go. Go with the flow of life. That is so important. So very important. Roses might be important. There's 3 roses, a red rose, a pink rose, and a purple rose. Purple's intuition. Red is love. I sure remembered what the pink stood for. Maybe there's something significant about the number 3. But don't keep things bottled up because you gotta let it go. You can't suppress your feelings. You can't keep things bottled up. It's not good for anybody. See? And this one says success. Focus on winning or making money over love. It's really success focused on winning or making money over love. I think you can find success in love too. So I don't necessarily understand that card. Because you're successful in love too. You can be successful at winning and successful in making money. So I mean, I know it's got a trophy. Ooh, look, I won money. I won this. I won that. But I personally don't agree with this card. I think you can have success in love. That's weird because this is the second time I've seen a card that I don't agree with. I don't. I think you can be successful in anything you put your mind to. Making money, love, doing it, whatever. So, my personal opinion. You know, I know, and take what resonates, but that one that is really weird. Next one, security. Need to feel safe and spend time together. And that is where this would come in. Your bottled up feelings. You gotta let people know how you feel. And to feel secure. If you're in a relationship and you need to let your partner know if you don't feel safe and you don't feel secure. Now, if you're with a narcissist, on the other hand, They give you that false sense of security because they like to hold you and keep you captive and manipulate and control you. But it is very important in any relationship that you have to feel secure. And I know for a fact, because I've been with many people who have controlled me over my life. And here I am at 56 going, yeah, fuck that. I want to feel safe. I want to feel secure. But if I don't tell my next partner, hey, I'm not secure in this situation, it's not going to make for a good relationship. You have to let your partner know how you feel. Let things go and don't keep things bottled. Now this one says float away, drifting apart amicably without any regret. So there might be someone who is going, wait, I'm ready to get the hell out of this relationship because I don't feel secure, right? I don't feel secure. So I keep things bottled up. That's what these cards are. That's what I get off these cards. That there's somebody who's bottling up their feelings. You want to be successful on your own and feel safe and secure in your relationship because you feel like you're floating away. And that's what I pick up on my Raven and Roses, which would make sense. There's something about a hot air balloon, freedom, flying, letting your spirit free. Because sometimes our higher self will start talking to us and saying, look, you know this isn't right. Why are you doing this? And you have to listen to yourself. And that is so important. If your gut, your solar plexus, if your gut's going, man, I got to get the fuck away from this, then get the fuck away. Because that's what you need to do in order to feel that security, that safeness. And if you're needing to get away from a narcissist, whatever you do, number 1, have a plan. Number 2, have somebody that you trust, that you can go to, a friend, a family member, a church, whatever. Then 3, when you run, do not look back. You cut them off completely. You go ice cold. You be that snow king or queen. You go ice cold and don't look back. Don't look back. Now the next cards are called Nocturna. I've been in narcissistic situations and it is not fun. By no means is it a fun relationship to be in. It hurts and it's painful sometimes. Very painful. And I will talk about narcissists until the day the good Lord takes me home. Because I'm that energy I just don't need in my life anymore. I don't need a man to control me. Or there might be a guy out here whose woman controls him. It's not right for someone to do that to you. Are you kidding me? No, it's not right at all. So the first one says Weeping Willow. There's something about trees. When I think of a weeping willow, boy, this card reminds me of some darkness. I would love to I'm a tree hugger. A tree saved my life in my car wreck. So maybe the trees are asking you to come hug them. Because trees give off energy. I mean, an energy unlike anything else. And I find comfort in hugging trees. Believe it or not, I find a lot of comfort. And when I think of a weeping willow, I think of a tree that just is in need of love and hugs. And it's a beautiful tree. I almost want to cry seeing that for some reason. Next one says scorpion. Scorpion. Scorpio could be the astrological sign of Scorpio. And Scorpio women, I love y'all. Scorpio men, you're a challenge for this Aquarian. So what do we think when we see the scorpion? Yeah, they hurt. That sting hurts. Just like a narcissist. They have a outer shell and they sting when they hurt. Weeping willow and scorpion. Yeah. I feel somebody crying inside because someone has been really hurtful to them. And when they get mad, their sting hurts. Because I dated a Scorpio and it was very hard for me. You know, Scorpio is a fixed sign, a fixed water sign. I'm a fixed air sign. So he would use his manipulation tactics with his emotions to override my logical brain. But it ain't where it. That's where we fought because it was a tug between us. When we were on, we were on. But when we were off, oh my God. But Scorpios are water signs that they're connected to family. Family is important. They are ruled by their emotions. And that hard shell of theirs, if you can get to their heart, like for me and Scorpio women, I love Scorpio. My best friend Donna, who passed away, was a Scorpio, November 13th. And I miss her so much. She was the greatest friend I ever had, but God took her home, took her from me early. I miss her. So there's might be someone out there who's got a stinger like a scorpion in your reality. All right, what's the next one? Ha 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 ha. Owl. Now this is reminding you to use your wisdom. Use your knowledge. Be wise about the situation that you're in. And we're getting ready. The next set is actually a new set of my owls. So I'm excited about this. This is confirmation. My owl here. My owl here. Owls are wise. You know, some lore says that when you see an owl, death is near. But when I see the owl, because I do have an owl that comes to where I'm living now. That comes every now and again to pay a visit. There's something about using your intuition, being wise about the decisions. Let go. Don't keep things bottled up. Follow your wisdom. You know. You already know. Some of us just don't follow that inner guidance. You know, our head and our heart can tell us one thing, but that gut, it never lies. So you got to learn to follow it. Follow your gut. Very interesting. The owl. All right, our next one. Aurora. The Great Northern Lights. Look to God. Look at that beautiful sky. those beautiful lights, and it's green, and green is associated with your heart chakra. And there's trees, so maybe you're meant to go ground in nature. You're meant to go outside, look at the stars, look at the sky. You know, there's beauty in nature. Nature talks to us just like the universe talks to us. Remember before my videos beforehand, I talked about, there's power in grounding. You know, when you're faced and you just are like, I can't handle anything anymore. Go outside, take off your shoes, put your feet in the grass and dirt and sand, wherever, and ground and sit in nature. There's comfort in nature. Hug a tree. Feel that ancient energy that a tree gives off. Look at the birds. Look at the animals. Pay attention. So that's what someone needs to do, is go out there and ground. Okay, I told you. The owls. And I've never seen these cards, so that's why it's different for me. These are our new energies. But I love them. I do. I think they're awesome. All right. We'll do these, and then I'm going to call it for the day. I got to go and got some things to take care of. So, the first one. Nighttime navigator. We were talking about the night. Helps you navigate through the darkness of uncertainty, guiding you towards the light and clarity. In other words, sit with your shadows and demons. Somebody's healing. I'm healing. I'm not done healing yet, and I know this. So maybe you'll find comfort in the nighttime sky. Go outside at night. You know, life's not easy. And life is not fair, and the older we get, the more you understand that. But you have to shit. Oh, you have to sit with your shadows and your demons in order to heal. Take accountability for your actions and forgive yourself. That is powerful. And once you let go, you'll see changes. I promise you. You know, they say sometimes, you know, to help too is go outside in the night sky and stargaze. Look at the beauty of the earth. I understand. Next one says, Starry Sage. Shares cosmic wisdom and universal truths. Help you expand your consciousness. Yeah. Ooh. And you can defeat darkness, because look what the owl has. A serpent. Share your wisdom. Be a storyteller. Tell your story. This card right here looks like it's a battle between good and evil. That's what I see. And maybe you're having an internal battle with yourself. But someone needs to hear your truth. Your story. Everybody has a story. And everybody's story is unique. Nobody's ever the same. Write your book. Write your song, your poems. Become a reader. You have gifts that you need to tap into. This helps me tell my story because I've been there. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to be in a narcissistic relationship. Excuse me. It's not fun. And it is scary. But you got to find your self-love to battle the negativity. Because when you love yourself, you don't allow yourself to go through stupid shit. You don't. And you start to see the red flags. But it starts with self-love. The two things that I will forever talk about to the day I die is narcissism and self-love. I was taught growing up not to love myself. Why would you love yourself? That is wrong. And in my mind, I'm like, what the hell? Because I know when I was a kid, I'd get up, I'd look in the mirror, and, my dad used to say, every mirror you ever passed, you always looked at. So I kind of didn't love Mindy. I thought I did. I thought I loved myself. But if I truly, truly loved myself, I would have never been in that narcissistic relationship I was in. And in my 3 of my 4 relationships have been narcissists. The abuse that make you feel like you're crazy, that you're no good, you'll never amount to anything, and who the fuck do you think you are, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and you're... You get that battered negativity in that head and think, oh, I'll never be anything. How am I going to get away? There are ways. You just got to find that way. I had to. And now that I'm away from it, oh my God, I am so much happier. I don't need it in my life. Twilight teacher. Imparts lessons of introspection, what I was just talking about, self-discovery, guiding you towards personal growth and enlightenment. Everything that I was just talking about, this is confirmation. You have to take care of you. Figure out who you are as a person. Be authentically you. You're beautiful. Don't ever let anybody ever tell you any different. If people can't love you for flaws and all, then they ain't worth your time. And that was a valuable lesson that I had to learn. I thought everybody was my friend. I thought, oh, no one's ever going to hurt me. Oh, I'm a big girl. I do everything for everybody. People love empaths. They like to take our glory. The ones of us that got a pure soul and a big heart. Narcissists love us. They love to control the narrative. But empaths are stronger than narcissists. And once you've been hurt for too long, oh yeah. It's not fun. All right, I'll get one more and we'll close out. Whispering Watcher. Listen to the whispers of the universe, and it conveys message to you, guiding you towards enlightenment. That is so powerful. Listen to the universe. Look for signs and synchronicities. It's not a coincidence that you're outside and a squirrel crosses your path. Animals give you messages too. Animals are signs. Feathers. If you find coins, those are your angels And remember, an angel can't interfere unless you ask them to, because we have free will. All right, guys. I hope this helps somebody. You know, don't keep things bottled up inside. Let things go. And listen to your gut and yourself. I love you guys. And I thank you for watching my video. And until next time, don't let anybody take that beautiful sparkle of yours. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.